Have you ever wondered if dolphins are really as cute as they look? Or if they're actually hiding secrets that very few people know about? Today, we're diving into the world of one of the most intelligent and mysterious animals on the planet, creatures capable of doing things that even scientists still don't fully understand. Because behind that permanent smile, dolphins carry surprising stories, extraordinary abilities, and behaviors that challenge everything we thought we knew about ocean life. Dolphins have been part of human history for thousands of years. In ancient paintings, sculptures, and mythology, they've always been symbols of freedom, intelligence, and companionship. But what science has discovered in recent decades outshines any legend. Dolphins have a brain that, in proportion to their body size, is one of the largest in the animal kingdom. And not only that, their neocortex, the part of the brain linked to reasoning, memory, and decision-making, is so developed that some experts believe dolphins may be the second most intelligent species after humans. But their intelligence shows up in ways few people imagine. One of the most surprising abilities is their communication. Dolphins don't just produce clicks and whistles. Each one actually has something similar to a personal name, an acoustic signature that identifies them within their group. When a dolphin wants to call another, it simply imitates that specific signature, something no other animal besides humans does so clearly. In a way, dolphins literally call each other by name. But here's what's even more intriguing. Their communication isn't limited to simple sounds. Some studies suggest dolphins may share detailed information, like food locations, nearby dangers, and even emotional states. Some scientists even believe their vocalizations could have a complex structure, almost like a language, with patterns we still don't understand. And if we're talking about abilities, we can't forget about echolocation. Dolphins can create a 3D map of their surroundings using sound waves. But the truly astonishing part is how accurate it is. Their echolocation is so precise they can detect a fetus inside a pregnant woman, or distinguish between materials like metal, plastic, and glass from several feet away. Think about it, while we rely on sight, dolphins see with sound, and they do it more accurately than many human technologies. However, one of the strangest facts is how dolphins sleep, because they can never be fully unconscious. If they were, they'd stop breathing. So their brain sleeps in shifts. They literally sleep with one eye open. One half of the brain rests while the other stays alert to breathe, watch for predators, and keep the body moving gently. It's like you sleeping while another version of you stays awake making decisions. Another surprising fact: dolphins can recognize themselves in a mirror, which indicates a level of self-awareness only seen in humans, great apes, elephants, and a few birds. This kind of self-recognition is typically found in species with very complex social structures, and dolphins aren't the exception. Within their groups, called pods, dolphins form deep alliances. Males can create coalitions that last years or even decades. They work together to stay safe, find mates, and deal with rival groups. And there's a behavior that even experts find shocking. Dolphins have been known to adopt orphaned calves of other marine species, like pilot whales. Compassion like this is extremely rare in the animal world. But dolphins aren't all sweetness. Some studies show they can organize hunting strategies as complex as a military team. For example, they surround schools of fish, create bubble walls to trap them, and then take turns feeding, almost as if each one has a designated role. Here's another mind-blowing revelation. Dolphins can remember signature whistles for more than 20 years. Even after decades, if they hear the whistle of an individual they met long ago, they recognize it immediately, like hearing the voice of an old friend. There are also behaviors we still can't explain. Dolphins sometimes play with objects, fish, or bits of seaweed. But there's something even stranger. They occasionally spin underwater to create perfect bubble rings, shimmering circles that look almost intentional. No one knows why they do it. Is it play, communication, a ritual? These rings are so precise and symmetrical they look like something created by a machine. And we can't skip their shocking tolerance for pain. Dolphins can survive deep wounds like shark bites, without excessive bleeding or infection. Their skin produces antimicrobial compounds so powerful that scientists are studying them to develop new antibiotics. Another fascinating fact: dolphins have cultural behaviors passed from one generation to the next. Certain dolphin groups learn specific hunting techniques that others don't use. In Australia, for example, some dolphins teach their calves to use sea sponges to protect their snouts while they forage along the seafloor, a technique not seen in other populations. That's culture. In animals. In essence, dolphins are a unique combination of complex minds, deep emotions, and extraordinary physical abilities. But they also remain creatures full of secrets beneath the ocean's surface. Dolphins remind us that intelligence isn't exclusive to humans. That in the depths of the ocean, there are minds capable of communicating, planning, remembering, and feeling in ways we're only beginning to understand. And maybe, as we continue studying them, we won't just learn more about dolphins. We might also learn something about ourselves. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming content. And tell me in the comments, what surprised you the most about dolphins?